which is so weird. But, yeah, maybe I'm gonna read this little soliloquy, and if I still like it when I'm editing, I can keep it. If not, it can go. So, if you watch my channel, I think you'd actually really enjoy both Billiam and Defunctland's recent forays into talking about ABC, Disney, tangentially. Defunctland obviously talks about Disney theme park related media and some TV shows around that area. And Billiam talks about things from the 2000s, but he also is doing a long form series talking about Lost. And it's wild, but it also focuses on the time when ABC was looking for its hit. In the scrapped original beginning of this draft, I thought ABC would have more to do with this. So I was going to talk about ABC searching for its hit and Lost in its first scripted hit, because what ended up being its first hit as ABC owned by Time Warner AOL is The Bachelor. But that's not sustainable because it is seen as garbage TV trash. So then you get whatchamacallit, you get Lost, and that is its own like bag of worms. It's a little too esoteric. One of its next hit that it finally kind of finds its footing as far as TV hits for, this time before streaming comes and crashes the table is Grey's Anatomy. And Grey's Anatomy, as of 2018, I don't know if the stat still holds up, but Grey's Anatomy was like the number one show in the 18 to 24-year-old demographic on Netflix. Like, that first season hits like grits. And I think it builds off of the same, like, components of these teen shows. I personally, I'm not a big TV watcher, but, like, my big introduction into TV was when it was 2018, so I was 20, and I watched Drag Race. I was watching Willem and Alaska's podcast, and on there, before they were Moguls of Media podcast, they were a Forever Dog podcast, and Forever Dog produced, cannot remember her name right now, but her name is Nicole, Nicole's Grey's Anatomy, and it's just a podcast where she talks about Grey's Anatomy, and I loved it. And I had never watched the show, but the way she talked about the show made me want to watch it. And so I did, and I instantly got it. Like, dramas are made for teens. Like, even the most adult ones. Like, just feed it to the little 14-year-old brains. They'll eat it right up. So ABC Family ends up being kind of like their child and teen focused like push, but it ends up being a very successful channel as far as what it was and what it stood to do. And once it found its footing, it never strayed away from that. Once it found what made it successful, they didn't pivot. We will see that other channels cannot stop pivoting away from finding when your demographic is teenage girls, stick with them. I have a theory. I'm still going. I have a theory about this, that teenage girls, that if you can get a female fan base, like really, like pretty like medium in their teenage years, they will support them till their last breath, no matter what they do. Harry Styles cannot act. He cannot. And yet he is in Don't Worry Darling, and he was in Dunkirk once, and they're like, actor, no faults. He's an actor. And I love that for him, and I love that for his fans, that they feel that way. I mean, Justin Timberlake should not be in acting. He just does not have the charisma for it. Teenage heartthrob, boop, 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 boop. Girls are going for it. I mean, look at Austin Butler. He's got a shitty Tennessee accent, and the girls are like, woo! It's also because he's got a black wife, and people are like, oh my god, the fish is swimming? Give the fish a prize. But like, if you get teenage girls as your demo, see Gossip Girl and Pretty Little Liars, you can ride that bad boy into the sunset, I'm telling you. Don't run from teenage girls as a demo. Cause like, damn, ma, you got cheeks. You got them cheekbones, ma. But yeah, I really like my Teen Nick video. It's pretty good. You can check it out here. Actually, you know, I might set up whatever's best for you here, and then my teen anthology series playlist will be here for you, you know, around, and you could subscribe around my face. I'm really jazzed about this. Yeah. Subscribe. I have an end card. Bye.